Hey, good morning. Yes, it is. It is Saturday, February 15th, roughly around quarter to 3 in the morning. Gotta stop getting up so early. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about, setbacks and why it's not the end of the world. And sometimes you just need to figure it out, right? So, stay tuned. Hey, good morning. Yes, it is. Today is Saturday. This is the weekend. My name is Eric, if you didn't already know it. And today we're going to be talking about setbacks. And what do I mean by setbacks? I mean, when things aren't going your way or aren't as easy as what they used to be, or there's things going on in your life that you just feel like you're overwhelmed. How do we cope with all this? How do we get by this? How do we get through this? Now, good majority of you watching the video already know that I recently had a quadruple bypass. I also passed away on the table for 7 minutes with no oxygen to my blood or to my brain. You also know that it was a complicated case, that I stayed 3 times as long as your average triple bypass heart surgery person had to stay. And you've been the greatest asset to me in my recovery. Yeah. You know, I do a lot of takes. It takes a little extra time to do the videos than what it used to be. It's harder to come up with ideas of what to do videos on, of what people would like. And if I think of something in about 5 minutes, I can't think of it again. I sat yesterday in the office staring at the ultrasonic cleaner for 20 minutes trying to remember what the name of that was, and it would not come to me. Those are setbacks. Those are hurdles. Those are things that kind of hold you back. Stuff that used to be easy now is complicated. I had to relearn how to even do a video as far as editing and getting it up. I had to relearn all that. And the sad thing is sometimes I relearn it and I can't remember. Okay? I've done videos in the morning and forgot to click the record button. And then when I get ready to redo it because I realized that the record button wasn't on, I can't remember exactly the theme. I know the brain isn't working the way it should. It's working better than not being here. And that I am forever grateful to God for keeping me around. Is it harder? Yes. Can it still be accomplished? Yes. Does it take a lot longer? Yes. Do I feel that the quality isn't there that it used to be? Yes. I don't think it is. All of us have setbacks in life. We all do. We all have our own problems. And some things work themselves out, while other things have to be something that we need to initiate to try to do workarounds. Now, during the day, I carry a pocket notebook pad, just a flip style, and I carry a pen because if I think of something, I write it down. Because if I don't write it down, I can't remember it. It's odd when it comes to the memory stuff. I've talked with my cardiac team, and they say that there's two medications that are on board that probably aren't helping me on that end. It's helping my heart, which is very important. But it could also lead to confusion, memory problems, and I'm like, I posted the other day, I feel like I'm the scarecrow if I only had a brain. But I got two choices. This is the way I look at it. I got two choices. Actually, three, I guess. One would be to just literally give up. Stop doing the videos. Stop doing everything and just plank myself in my recliner, jotting things down and letting time go by me. I can't do that. And to me, that's not the easy way out. To many, it is. They think that is, they just went through a major surgery with complications, and now all they want to do is just sit and watch everything go by them, right? The second is this is what I mean. The second thing I could do is concentrate on trying to do a little less. Don't worry about the videos. I thrive on staying busy. Okay? So I'm not the type that will sit around. So I need to figure out workarounds to keep me busy. And that is doing these videos, going to the office. Claude's there till noon, but I stay till 3. And why do I stay till 3? Because I'm still answering the phone. I'm still answering messages. And I'm there if somebody shows up. Because to me, one of the worst things you can do if you're having issues, whether it's issues at the home life, mental health issues, surgical problems, cancer, the list goes on. We all have our own issues. And to each, some feel minuscule to, let's say, me, which is still very important to you, and what you see as being minuscule is very important to me, right? Everybody has got problems in their lives. Nobody's immune. Some have more than others, but those I find are self-created. You're creating problems to just keep your, self lively. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about problems that you're creating. I'm talking about problems that are setbacks that you either can give up or you can work to overcome. And when I say overcome, I mean it doesn't have to be the way it used to be. The way it used to be was great because it got to be easy for me. But the way it used to be can't be the way it is now because I can't remember what I did 10 minutes ago. I can't tell you what I had for dinner last night. I can't tell you what TV shows I watched last night, except for I watch Fox at 3 to 4 and Fox from 5 to 6. I know I watched those two shows, or part of them. but that's as much as I can give you. I want the quality of the videos to get better. That's my goal. And I think the worst thing you can do is sit around and not take the initiative. If you got a problem going on, first of all, identify what the problem is. Is there anything you can do about it today? And if the answer is no, stop worrying about it. If the answer is yes, do it. Just simply do it. We all have setbacks in life. We all have where we have to do workarounds. It's part of the journey. I have people coming into my house just simply to set up my medications for the month. And I'm still screwing it up. Yeah. I can't take pills and put them in right compartments. I used to have the pill bottles up in the shelf and I would just grab what I knew. But now I can't. I can do it. And I always set up the medicines for my wife for the week. And I tried doing it for myself. And I was literally screwing it up to the point of where I was worried about overdosing myself on medications. Right? So I've had to learn to ask for help. That's probably been the biggest thing, is asking people to help. And one of my biggest assets that has been helping me with the videos and with Facebook posts and stuff is you use what you have at your disposal, at your means, right? And I've been using Grammarly and AI to help with that, because they've been around me long enough that they can take a garbled paragraph and make it sound elegant. They can have somebody that looks stupid look intelligent. And when I do that, it's not to try to show intelligence, it's to hide the stupidity. Honestly. Sad, right? But why not take advantage of it? Why not take advantage of what's there that could help you? People want to hear from me every day on Facebook. And it's hard because if you were to read just a paragraph that I wrote, you would have to be part of the Egyptian hieroglyphics, proficient in that, to be able to figure out what I just said in that paragraph. Where AI can take that paragraph, know exactly what I'm trying to say, and make it in sentences and a nice paragraph. And people are like, wow, you should write a book. No, AI should write a book. AI is just taking my hieroglyphics and making it presentable so that you guys can read it. I've been trying to work with AI with my videos of editing, and I'm still iffy on that part because I'm not seeing the benefit. But when it comes to Facebook posting in the morning to the group, it does come in very handy. If it comes to creating good titles for YouTube videos and descriptions and keywords, yeah, AI is good for that. They're not great. They don't bring in views. They don't bring in more subscribers. Content is what always has been king, right? And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to supply you guys with good quality content. Content that people want to hear about. And I think today's video is not so much that you want to hear about it, but you need to hear about it. That one of the things my grandfather used to tell me, and it helped me through life, is when you think you have it bad, look around and you will find someone much worse off, still in the game, fighting and laughing and enjoying life. So on that note, I know it's not a long video today. That's what I want to leave you with, is I'm still in the fight. I'm still making things enjoyable. I'm unwilling to give up to setbacks. And I ask you guys to post in the comments, what are other ways you think could help me? Because I would be the first to help you if you have problems. I'd be happy to answer questions. But what ideas would you guys have for me? Amos, you understand the physical aspect of it because you went through it. But the physical aspect, I'm thriving. I'm going to cardiac rehab. I mean, last week I walked for over 22 minutes. I biked for 13 minutes. I rode for 13 minutes. And then I used the arm machine for another 15. 7.5 minutes one direction and then reverse it and go the other. And each week, the treadmill gets sped up. The bike, the row, and the hand machine all get cranked up a notch so that it's more difficult every time I go. That part I'm thriving on because I'm unwilling to give up. And that's my thing for you today. Don't give up. Keep fighting till the last fight. On that note, you guys have a great Saturday, and thanks so much for watching the channel. And subscribing and leaving comments, it's very important to me.